The question I want to ask you, what do we do with rappers like Big L? And Biggie falls into this category. What do we do with somebody who didn't live long enough but showed us all the signs? How do we rank them? What rooms do we put them in if they only had one or two projects before, something tragic happened?
I think the easiest way to do it is trim hip hop to them and not try to expand them to hip hop. If you want to rank a guy like Big L to a Jay-Z, you can't use all 13 or 14 Jay-Z projects. Just 2.
Let me complicate it though, because I like to complicate shit.
Yeah.
All right, so the question that I think I get stuck on is, what rooms do we put them in? There's no denying the impact that Biggie had on hip hop in the 90s. You would be a fool to argue anything other than it was huge. The man had a moment that was one of the biggest moments in hip hop's history, but he only did 2 albums before tragedy happened. Can I put him in the same room with Ice Cube and LL and Busta Rhymes and Scarface and Tech Nine and K Rhino and E40? Can I put him in the same room with them? That's where it gets complicated.
But you put him in the same house.
Fair,
he just got his own room. And
right.
let me say it like this. Those names that you brought up, and there may be another 40, 50 easy off the dome we could probably name.
Yep.
That room is occupied.
It is full.
But the occupancy in that room, yeah, it has a max capacity, but people come in and out of that room. You know what I'm saying? As new people come in, you actually ask the question about who's got to come out.
That's a good point.
For guys like Pun and Big L, they're in their own room and they never have to come out of there. Nipsey Hussle, like these guys don't pop. Like these guys don't have to come out the room. They have their own space that, to me, it's more unfair, their space, than maybe the argument for God tier, because their space is by definition untouchable. It's not even debatable because they stop at greatness and you don't have to measure it beyond that.
Yeah, that's a really good way to look at it. Another reason that they are in a different room in that house is because they meant that much to us when they went out. And it was more of how they made us feel than about their music. I don't think any of the rappers that you named or that I named that would be in that are in the RIP room, so to speak, of the Rap Hall of Fame. I don't think any of those rappers, I don't think we would care how many albums they had, to be honest. I mean, Biggie had 2. Big L had 1, 1.5.
You know what's crazy is no matter, and I didn't mean to cut you off, but the crazy thing is no matter what that number is, it was enough.
Yeah.
Because if it wasn't, we wouldn't be having this conversation. You know what I'm saying? It was enough.
All right, y'all. That is the bonus footage for us. What do y'all think about that? This is something that really interests me. So drop down in the comments. Let me know what you think. Point at BA. I like it when y'all go at him about his comments.
Dare you.
There it is. That's it for us, y'all. Next week.